Welcome back to Your Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker, the weekly radio show that informs and educates you on how to buy or sell real estate with Barb Schlinker, the owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Now, Barb, the market has certainly changed in the last year. It's causing some people to wonder if their houses are going to sell quickly and at a good price. Many home sellers want to bet on the sure thing, a cash buyer versus selling to a buyer that needs to get a loan. So how would a home seller go through that process?
Well, Richard, we make it very easy. First of all, we show up at any appointment with multiple cash offers, and those are pretty much available anytime. And people don't sell homes very often. The assumption for most home sellers is, okay, I put my house on the market, it's already sold. But at the end of the day, it's a little tougher to get it sold right now. Most home sellers are facing competition from a brand new house, which is very enticing for home buyers because these builders are offering mortgage pay downs, pay your closing costs, give you upgrades, the everything. They give you the whole first class service, right, to come in and buy their homes. And getting a cash offer is definitely a way to get the home sold without having to deal with the traditional sales process of getting it ready for sale, making sure that the home buyers, are satisfied with the inspection and the appraisal and their loan and all that stuff. It is a rather large project to go through selling your house. Not only do you have to worry about moving, which is a large project all by itself, but you have to keep the house looking good enough through those processes until we know the deal is firm, which makes some sellers very, very nervous. And the contracts are different in every state. I've had people tell me I've sold 3 homes in Colorado and everyone was completely different. Contracts have been pretty stable, but how it's understood is a different thing. So we try to make it simple and avoid surprises for people. And in general, if you are thinking of making a move, give us 2 to 6 months advance if you can. Not everybody can. Some people are like, we're moving now, call us, come on over. So, and that's fine too. But we're first of all going to help you prepare the home to get top dollar. And you don't necessarily have to do that though. If you take a cash offer, you might be satisfied with the cash offer. There are some that collaborate with the seller and they're like, hey, we will go in and put these improvements in the home, try to get the most money, and you just authorize it and we'll fund it basically out of the proceeds. And it works out really well. It's kind of a 2-step process. But the first step is, before we meet, I ask a series of questions to make sure I have enough to show up with a really good opinion of value and to tell my cash investors what I think the home is worth out of the gate so that they can decide what offers they are going to make on the home. Then we do an in-home consultation and we give you tips on what to do, what not to do to get ready for sale. I recently sold one in Briargate where it was not ready for sale, but they decided to sell it as is. And that's fine. I said, just, get rid of as much stuff as you can, put the rest in the garage, because we're not going to take pictures of the inside of garages or the inside of unfinished spaces. And they did that. We got good pictures. We still did virtual staging of those photos. And it was kind of fun during the open house. I think we had 63 people there. It's a really, really good turnout. During that time, people could see that it needed work, but they were there for a long time. So that told me we priced it right and the buyers were willing to forgive its flaws. And it ended up selling for $20,000 over asking price. So we'll give you options. What would it sell and what would you put in your pocket at this price, or at this price? And then you can decide which one is the best option for you. And then we also show up with these cash offers. Now, not every investor offers on every house. It depends on the location, the layout, all kinds of stuff. But in general, I typically will show up with 6 or 8 offers on your home. And that might be a better idea than selling it on the open market. And for the first meeting, you don't have to be show ready. A lot of people get really nervous if I'm coming over. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm in thousands of homes. It doesn't matter. We have a team that's going to help you get there when the time is right. So my name is Barb Schlinker. I'm the broker owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. And one of the things that we offer is guaranteed multiple cash offers on your home today for 100% of market value, or I'll pay you the difference. To find out more, give us a call, 719-301-3900, or go to barbhasthebuyers.com. Once we have an agreement, that gives me permission to go get you buyers. We get all these systems started according to your plans so that there's no mystery about what happens next. So if you are thinking of making a move, give us a call, 719-301-3900. My name is Barb Schlinker. I'm the broker owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Barb has the buyers and the host of this show, Your Real Estate Voice. And we're talking about, how do you make that transition? How do you buy your next home first, but you have a house to sell? And when we come back, we're going to cover a really good new program that I have that will help you do just that. And you only have to pay one mortgage. So if you are thinking of making a move, give us a call, 719-301-3900. Typically, we can match up to 1,000 buyers for any home, and we would love to help you. Richard?
We're talking about how to buy your next home first, and then you sell your current home at your pace with only one mortgage. So Barb, tell us about how does that work?
Well, Richard, I just came back from a conference for our brand, and I remember when they had this company presented to us, and I just kept saying, wow, trying to take notes, going, wow, this is awesome. This will help a lot of my clients. So basically, they had this program called Cash to Keys. And the way it works, let's say, and this happens all the time where people go, okay, I'm going to put my house on the market. I want to buy a home either locally or in another state. I have that home in my mind, or I've seen it. I've got it favorited on whatever website that you're searching on, right? But you're afraid to actually make an offer on it because you have this ball and chain of a house to sell. So what this company does, and they're a mortgage banker, is they will actually come and they will go buy the home that you want to buy at your next destination for cash. So not only can you make a cash offer on that home, which makes you a stronger buyer, but you get your destination lined up. You avoid temporary housing. You've got a nice, strong offer, and you could slowly work on getting your house ready for sale. That way you can maximize the home sale, and you don't have to worry about having a bridge loan or intermediary financing or anything like that. And you instantly become a cash buyer at the other end while you take your time selling your home on this end. And we're the only real estate company that offers this kind of option. It's very out of the box thinking, but it's something that gives our clients peace of mind, because I find that most people really won't move unless they have a destination in mind. And right now, with the current market conditions where you've got 30% of buyers just sitting on the sidelines, you've got 25% of buyers, once they get a contract, they're bailing out of the contract for either unqualified inspectors, or they're not qualified for the loan. Or recently we didn't go under contract, but we had a buyer's agent demand a new roof for the sole reason that the roof was 11 years old and not 10 or less. There was nothing wrong with the roof. They just demanded a new roof. And that was their terms for even going under contract. So they didn't get a contract. It's like, why can't you just shop for a different insurance company? It's crazy. So all these things that happen to home sellers once they go under contract are landmines for them. They don't like surprises, the things that happen on a traditional sale. And it comes from the buyer's agent, the buyer's lender, the buyer's inspector, the buyer's insurance company. Even the buyer's family members can all of a sudden kind of stick their nose in and demand things. So what these programs that we offer our clients do is it helps our sellers make that transition basically stress-free. And that's what we offer. So if you're interested in getting cash offers on your home, give us a call at 719-301-3900 or go to barbhasthebuyers.com. Richard?
Barb, your favorite time of the program, time for your hot new listings. What do you have for us this week?
Yes. Well, I have a beautiful house in Briargate, 8230 Camfield Circle, with gleaming hardwood floors, the gorgeous hardwood on the stairs and all the rooms. It's beautiful. Granite in the counters, priced at $439.9, backs to open space. Really cute investment home up in Cripple Creek at $292. Fabulous first home on 3/4 of an acre in Woodland Park on Highway 24, priced at $299. A great home on Rancher Drive in Fountain, owned by the VA. Fabulous home on 13th Avenue in Pueblo, priced at $369 with a massive, really cool man cave detached garage. A big, beautiful home priced at $369, and it has a pool. Couple of fabulous homes on Rush Road. There's one that both of these properties have extra outbuildings, detached garage. And the thing that stands out to me the most of being out there is the quiet. It's just so quiet. It's really amazing. So 375 Rush Road is at $374,999. 355 North Rush Road is at $464,999. Amazing home on the west side, 610 North Tower Road, which the basement had been rented out Airbnb. The seller was commanding $15,000 a year from renting out just the basement, which is very separate. Beautiful rancher with a finished basement in Walking Stick on 9 Royal Troon, priced at $550. Great deal for that gorgeous house. Another beautiful home out in Peyton on a cul-de-sac. Big ranch, 3 bedrooms on the main level, amazing finished basement with a gorgeous wet bar and a big rec room to play in, priced to sell at $539,999 on Capitol Peak Way. Another gorgeous home in Briargate, 8935 Coberdale Court at $659. This home has a spectacular remodeled kitchen with an island that seats 6, beautiful master bath. It's just a gorgeous house on a cul-de-sac with a fenced backyard. Really great family home. Another great home on 3925 Zurich Drive, priced at $454,999. Another beautiful home on 1240 Big Valley Drive with a remodeled kitchen and an extra 3rd car garage at $699,999. Amazing home on 5081 Broadmoor Bluffs Drive at $684,999, backs to NORAD. Amazing house, 123 Wild Rose Drive in Canyon City. Gorgeous southwesty home, over 5,000 square feet, backs to open space, $1,250,000. Absolutely stunning home in High Forest Ranch, 16145 Open Sky Way, priced at $2,095,000. And a beautiful lot on Hidden Valley. And there's always more hitting the market every week. So to find out more, go to barbhasthebuyers.com and click on our featured properties. Richard?
You've been listening to Your Real Estate Voice. That's Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Again, if you're thinking of making a move, simply call Barb at 719-301-3900 or visit barbhasthebuyers.com. That'll do it for this week. Barb, great talking with you. You be safe. Have a great week. Talk to you next weekend.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.